Today, we're interviewing Frederik, the creator of RuleMaster. Frederik, tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm 24 years old and currently first year student at Copenhagen University. In my spare time, I play the piano and one of my big hobbies as well, board games in general. Been a huge fan of it since the pandemic started. I
Mm.
got into it, and I'm just enjoying like the social aspects of it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm talking to you right now.
That's right. It's because of the board games that we found each other. So I'm excited to have you here with us today. And what you've designed is something called RuleMaster. Can you tell us what is RuleMaster?
Yeah, so RuleMaster, this passion project or side project that me and my co-founder have been not working on, playing with the idea. We have both played a lot of board games, and we always found it is a pleasant experience when you like know the game and everything. But if you're a newcomer or a seasoned player, trying to get into a game, and the rule set might also vary a bit in terms of the length, sometimes you just get those like niche little scenarios or terms that is vaguely explained in the rulebook, and that's no criticism to the publishers. They're doing a fantastic work out there. But it's sometimes we just got stuck, and it was a little frustrating at first. And we are both a huge advocate of AI in general. So we thought, is there any way we can like make this experience as pleasant as possible for like everyone and ourselves included? So we know ChatGPT is a huge thing at the moment. So we were just like experimenting with it, like trying to get it head around what board gaming is in general and the rule set of a certain game and everything. And we're just messing around with it. And we thought this could really have some potential in it. To have a tool that you always could ask anything about. There's really many things you can teach it and use it in your game night to ask anything. So that's how it came about. Passion project trying to enhance the board gaming experience just in general.
It is
Yeah.
a really cool product. Um, I mean, you kind of covered it a little bit,
Mm.
but how did you get the
Yeah.
idea to take AI and train it specifically on board game
Yeah.
manuals?
Yeah, so we were just like having a game night a couple times a week with the big heavy game. When you pull out the Twilight Imperium or the Eclipse or those heavy hitters, Frosthaven, which just can be a bit intimidating as of players who have played it before. Just the small little niche things. We got stuck 10 minutes of a pause or maybe 20 minutes sometimes, because you just feel lost sometimes. You look at BGG forums to get, is this a common problem or is it just us that has gotten things wrong?
And some games,
Um,
like, they're not all created equal. Some have 50,
no.
60, 70 page
Mm,
manuals. So
yeah.
they are a beast to flip through and find
Mm,
things. You
yeah.
mentioned the forums. I'm just curious, does your bot look at just the
Mm,
manual, or does it go to the forums as well to find latest
mm,
updates from the
yeah.
publishers?
And that's a really great question because that is actually what differentiates us from, what ChatGPT. Because our AI, we are teaching him ourselves. We first have to, download the rule books and FAQs, then convert it into plain text, and then feed it to the AI. So it has a limited database compared to ChatGPT, which uses web crawling and can differentiate between what's the official rules and what's like a BGG forum question
Mm.
asked or like a user's opinion, which can create, some problems in terms of factuality. The AI can't see if the answer is right or wrong. So that is why we train our AI or our bots to only know the official rules and rule sets and FAQs.
What's that process like? And I'm curious, how long does it take for you to take a game and implement it
Yeah.
into your software?
One simple game, if I've had the right amount of caffeine and I'm not too long into the process, it can vary from 2 minutes to up to 5 minutes
Oh
per
wow,
game.
so it's pretty
Yeah.
quick then.
Yeah, it's actually pretty quick. If it's a new game, perfect. It'll just take like 2 minutes. And if it's a older game, which had many expansions throughout, it can take 5 minutes or so. That process is simple. But the current thing we're working on is to get our authenticity up to date because it is a product, and we are trying to create an AI which is reliable, which gives the user correct information. It knows what's right or wrong, and if it doesn't know the answer, it doesn't tell you anything. It says that is out of my league. It knows it limits, so the user also knows. All right, it's not trying to guess. It's not trying to user profiles answer to a question on a forum or something like that.
Excellent. And AI does seem to be evolving at a rapid pace. Do you
Mm.
envision adding any additional features, or are there any other benefits AI can bring to your Rule Master?
Of course, we are always trying to see what add-ons we can get in. We have just implemented in our Discord server our universal AI, so you can just like take up your phone, get into our Discord server. It will create a private thread for you. It's not like a huge spam of questions in a general chat or anything. We're trying to get that out for now, also to other Discord servers. Just trying to get people in and trying it out for now. We are trying to grow our Discord server at the moment, so we can get some feedback from the users, and so we know what to expand on the next time or focus on at least. And right now we are working on an app for both iOS and Android. Time is also a limited resources for us, but an app will be coming at some point.
Would that be a
Of
simultaneous release across iOS and Android? Or are you going to focus on one first over the other?
I think it will be a simultaneous
Okay.
release, yeah, because it's just like a huge opportunity to get our product out. We have quite a lot as of now. The reliability comes first. If the fundament is reliable, we can just expand to iOS and Android.
Amazing.
So
Now, is it just a two-man team then? You mentioned Matthias. Is it just the two
mm,
of you building this, or is there anyone else involved in the project?
it is just the two of us. So it has been a quite lengthy process when you're only two people on it, and we are not even like full time on this project. We both have our studies to focus on as well, so it's a side project and a passion project. We just love seeing how people react to it. It's totally free. You can just hop in on a RuleGM and just keep at it, yeah, with the
What are your
questions.
long-term goals for monetization? Are you hoping to be able to make some money off of this product eventually?
I mean, it's an inevitable question because we are currently losing money off of it.
Yeah.
So it's not a great business for the moment. We will keep it free as of now. So we don't have any plans in the near future, at least, for monetization. However, yeah, with the increased reliability of RuleMaster's AI, it is probable that we'll reach a point where the expenses, associated with operating the AI, the web page, maybe also an app coming, will surpass the feasibility of maintaining, the free-to-use service. So that's where we are right now. But
You
no,
picture it
not in the near future.
as more of like a subscription-based model or a per game model, or what are you kind of thinking that way?
Nothing about that a whole lot as of now. We're just staying focused on developing a reliable product. Yeah.
Amazing. In my use with it, and I played around with Arc Nova quite a bit, going through that one. I did
Yeah.
find some of the
Yeah.
descriptions still a little on the wordy side. For example,
Yeah.
it says in the game Arc Nova. Well,
Mm.
I'm in the game already. I know
Yeah.
it's Arc Nova. Is there any process to kind of clean that up or streamline that a little bit?
Yeah. The AI has its own database of how it's presenting the answer to you. We are currently working on, making the whole experience a lot more user friendly. We are trying to like get the user experience at par with like what we envision the experience to be.
Well, I think what you've started working on is
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic. I love
Thank you.
the premise of it. Such a
Mm,
great idea. If
yeah.
people want to follow this project, what's the best way for
Mm.
them to stay informed or up to date?
You can go on our webpage. We do a weekly update. Join our Discord as well. That's where we'll be posting every update that we're going through right now and are currently working on. And you can also use our AI in our Discord server and also just give us feedback. If you have anything or a game you want to add to it, you can just write to us directly because it's not every game we are supporting right now, but we're happily to answer the call of a fellow board gamer.
So I'll give you
So
a
yeah,
request. I would love to see Root on there
yeah,
because
Root.
Root is one of the I love that game, but
Yeah,
it's one of the most complex games for finding
it is.
the answer to the
Yeah.
question because there's multiple rule books, they're massive, and with
Yeah.
all the expansions out there, it would be great
Yeah.
to see your AI
Mm.
trained on that.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. And that's also, the longevity of a game. So many expansions to go through, and we know also that there it's quite a beast to get into. But yeah, that's a great example of a real life experience of a game that it is. Once you get into it, it's a lovely asymmetrical game with the small critters and everything. But sometimes it can just be a beast to set up and
Yeah.
get into the right mindset and everything. So yeah, that's a perfect example of what the RuleMaster AI could be used for. Straight out, yeah.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah.
I and the rest of the tabletop tasting crew
Yeah.
are incredibly excited about this product, and we will be following you along the way. I've joined the Discord.
Yeah.
I've got the website bookmarked, and I can't wait to see what's next. And maybe in 6 months we could have you on again and get another update to see where the project's at.
Yeah, I would love that. And
Okay.
thanks for having me.
You're very, very welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm Les from Tabletop Tastings. This is Frederik from RuleMaster, and we'll see you next time.